The law of focus and the law of witness. If you master these two laws, the reality will be yours. One can transcend all stress, anxiety, and mental turmoil by mastering the law of witness. And one can begin to consciously create a life of absolute fulfillment and abundance through the law of focus. So let us uncover these two great laws in today's video. The Adhvaitha channel is about consciousness, conscious living, and conscious creation. Here we explore Vedanta and various other ancient teachings from India to understand the nature of reality and to consciously create our lives. The manifested universe that we can see and feel all around us is vast. It is infinite, it is magnificent, and it is strange. But this world and this manifested universe fundamentally function based on certain spiritual laws. And these profound laws, if one can truly understand them and master them, he can begin to live a life of absolute clarity and fulfillment. If one wishes to create something in this world and live a life of freedom and fulfillment, understanding these laws and applying them in our lives become very significant. So in this part, let us look at the law of focus. Now, the law of focus simply states what you focus expands. I will repeat it here because this is very simple, but it is very important to understand. The law of focus says what you focus expands. Now, this sounds very simple, and we tend to ignore things that are simple. But if we truly grasp what this law is saying, we can transform our entire life and achieve some extraordinary results. So let us delve deep here to see what this law is actually pointing towards. Here we need to understand the principles and the framework of Advaita Vedanta. As we all know by now, Advaita Vedanta states that there is one infinite consciousness which is the source of creation, and all the duality and all the separation is only at the superficial level and on the surface level. In our essence, we are that infinite consciousness. We are the source from which everything emerges. So, since only the consciousness exists, and even matter and the manifested universe that we can see all around us is simply a projection or an appearance in consciousness, we must understand that consciousness holds the ultimate power. Consciousness comes first and then comes matter and everything else. So, the consciousness, which is the most subtle, holds all the power over the external world and the matter, which is the grossest expression of the same consciousness. And when we focus on something or when we pay attention to something, we are essentially empowering that thing through the infinite consciousness that we are. So, the source, which is the consciousness that we are, is responsible for the awareness that we hold right now and for the life that we experience right now. And whenever we hold something in our mind, whether it is a thought or whether it is an object or a circumstance or an event, we are essentially empowering that thought or an object through the power of that consciousness. And whatever we focus on will manifest in our life. So pay attention to what you're focusing in your life. Do you focus on positive things or negative things? For most of the time, do you focus on the things that you want or do you focus on the things that you do not wish to have? This is very important for us to understand in order to begin to create our lives consciously. This is why it is said by many great teachers that where attention goes, energy flows. Our attention is a very significant thing that we have. In fact, it is the only thing that we truly have. And whatever we pay attention to in our life will expand and will manifest. So it is always important to pay attention to things that we truly want to create. We need to understand two important things here. One, the reality itself is projected and is controlled by consciousness. And the consciousness or the awareness is controlled by us through our attention. So, in essence, we are controlling or creating our reality through the power of our attention and through the power of our focus. So, it is very important for us to begin to do this consciously. Hence, a Sanskrit verse says, Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever you feel happens. Whatever we feel is what we pay attention towards. So, we must be very careful with our unconscious thought patterns and our unconscious emotions. Whatever we think and whatever we feel throughout the day is what we are focusing on unconsciously. And through this, we are creating our lives unconsciously. By understanding the law of focus, we can begin to create our lives consciously. With this, let us come to the third part of this video, which is the law of witness. So the law of focus says what you focus expands, and the law of witness says what you witness dissolves or diminishes. Now, before we go ahead, let us know in the comment section that whether our content and whether our style of presentation is helping you so far. And also let us know what kinds of topics would you want us to cover in the future. With this, let us continue with the law of witness. Now, within our private community, which is the Adhvaitha Conscious Society, we practice a very powerful technique. This technique is called stop and wake up. Now, this technique is based on the law of witness. So, I will explain it to you here, and please close your eyes and practice this to see its power. Now, take a long breath in, hold it, let go, and relax. Begin to witness your thoughts, your anxiety, your stress, and your emotions. Do not try to control anything. Do not try to force anything. Simply let everything be, but witness them. Witness whatever is happening within your mind. Witness the mental activity while being detached from it. As you begin to do this, the activity begins to slow down, and slowly all the thoughts subside. Now you can open your eyes. Of course, it takes some practice, and as you begin to practice this more and more, you will begin to get better and better with this. But the technique itself is very simple. It's stop and wake up. Whatever you're doing throughout your day, and whenever you feel stressed and whenever you feel anxiety, simply stop, close your eyes, and wake up. Begin to witness these thoughts. Begin to witness this activity of mind and simply be detached from it. Just by taking deep breaths and just by witnessing your thoughts, you will come to a point of stillness. This you can use it any time throughout your day. So there are two aspects of existence, Vyakta and Avyakta, the manifested state and the unmanifested state. So the reality or the existence has two sides to it. There is stillness and there is creativity. There is yin and yang. So it is very important for us to understand the nature of reality and find a balance of both stillness and creativity within our lives if we want to create something in this world and achieve fulfillment and peace at the same time. So, through the law of focus, we can begin to focus on the things that matter and on the things that we want to create in this world. And through the law of witness, whenever we feel stressed and whenever we feel pressure, we can come out of all this and achieve peace. So I hope these two laws you were able to understand, and I hope that you will make use of this in your life to see true transformation. And to go deeper into all of this, we have created a free masterclass called the Conscious Living Blueprint. The link for this will be in the description, or it will also be there after the end of this video. So make sure to check out this masterclass if you are interested to go deeper into conscious living. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and I'll see you in the next one. Shivoham. If you liked the video, check out this next and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you and welcome to our community.